Stephen Curry is amazing.
Usually when something bad happens to you, you don't want to watch it.
He's a killer.
Having that shit.
That man was different.
Oh my God.
Different.
He's a generational player.
One of my biggest regrets. And Steph, when you came to the Garden and I let Raymond Felton's pride get in the way and he had 50, Raymond said, Shump, no. Like, he was like, bro, like, stop. I'm like, G, come on, G, like, come on. I'm like, the confidence is changing, G. He going back to Davidson on us, bro. Nah, his jersey ain't red, bro. Don't let him do that. You feel me? I'm like, he doing the shit that we was like, you can't do that in the league. I'm like, Steph don't even do that. I think it was us. I could have ran up to Raymond like, hey, G, you're guarding whoever the fuck else. But I'm now guarding Steph 94 feet. Yes, I really felt like in my heart, like we are birthing an animal, bro. Yeah. I really think of that moment. I'm like, bro, I think we ignited that confidence that came. Because after that game, bro, he got very disrespectful.
Yeah, he took off.
He got disrespectful.
What
He started trying shit.
That 12,
2012.
12, 13, right?
2012, 13, yep, that's it.
I played halfway through the year and then I got traded at the deadline to New Orleans. So I made the playoffs, but you know what was going on back then? That was the start of the Stepherless movement. The chef, bro. That's when he was like, hey, LeBron is LeBron, but hey, I'm here. I got to see a lot of that. They played different than every other team in the league. And to this day, nobody plays like them.
Yeah.
Split actions. Because Steph is so random. Like, you can practice, but you don't know what he gonna do. There's no rhyme or rhythm to, like, because he reading you. To him to run around like that is not the impressive part. It's for him to run around like that and then still shoot from that distance. Because I can run around in circles all day long.
Yeah.
But then when you throw me the ball and I'm supposed to be on balance and shoot it from 22 and a half, 23, 30 feet.
That's impressive.
That's very impressive.
That's impressive. And that New Orleans team y'all had was tough. Y'all was good. I think if y'all don't play that team, no, was that second round?
First round.
First round.
If we don't play them,
if y'all don't play them, y'all make it further.
Yes, I believe the same thing.
For sure.
Whatever it took, and then like Steph was unbelievable. To use Steph, unbelievable. To be on the good side of me, like we can't believe what we're watching either, and
it was crazy.
Yeah, it was.
I remember like
moment.
I'm on the court while Steph is doing that, which is another one.
Yeah,
biggest upset in NBA in sports history, but also one of the great moments.
Exactly.
In sports history.
Especially the last one, and I'm on it. Usually, when something bad happens to you, you don't want to watch it. I look at that play again and like, how did he do it? Like, how did he pull that off? That was crazy. That was insane, and I was on the court though. I just feel great to be part of that moment because for my country, which we tried, and they had to do this to beat us. They have to put the greatest 2-minute stretch ever by that guy to beat us.
So the point guard position is still the most important because that's going to cause the first mismatch. Steph Curry come down, he already at an advantage because he's the greatest point guard to play. As far as like when he comes across half court, he is a threat.
It changes your whole defense immediately.
Yes.
You have to pick him up, which means y'all can't even get good communication for ball screen.
What point guard came across half court and you immediately have to pick him up?
But I think he can get to the bucket from shooting. Because I don't think Steph could get to the bucket if I don't have to worry about every time he take his eyes and look up. Like, I don't.
Steph is a hard guard.
Steph look up a little bit. You better get up there.
Like, on anybody. How many point guards in the history of basketball can break a dude down and get their shot off?
Real talk.
Steph Curry is a generational talent. You're calling him a generational player now.
Is he a generational player?
He's a generational player.
Okay, so there you have it.
Right? See, I'm just playing tricky with the words, but he's a generational player, meaning his talent, his skill, he has dominated. He's probably changed the game. He's a game changer. So he's graduated from the word talent to the word player. So yes, he's a generational player.
We spoke with Steph in November, got his perspective on Game 4 of the finals. Didn't really get a chance to talk with. Just wanted to get your thoughts on that game. But it felt like there were times in that game where I was like, okay, Boston's gonna win. Boston's going to be the champion. And then Steph somehow, willed them back. But that game, even the series, it felt like the turning point of that series.
No, you're absolutely right. That game, obviously for us,
being in that position for the first time, having those opportunities, there's credit to Steph and what he did. What he did was pretty unbelievable. I remember that when we went back in the locker rooms, the way that I heard them celebrate as a team winning that game, at that moment, it felt like they felt like they won the championship. The way that I just remember hearing them and seeing them, the excitement. This just wasn't, they just didn't win just one game. For them, this was something else. In my opinion, I felt like they were, like you said, they were about to be done. And the fact that they got that new life, that kind of propelled them.
That's a good way to put it.
When I got back on the floor with Steph as a teammate that first few games, it was like that nonverbal, because there's a certain way that you got to like play with Steph.
Absolutely.
He giving the ball up knowing that, all right, now I'm flying back off this pin down, make sure you look for me. And a lot of dudes in Team USA didn't quite understand that. So when I would get in the game, I was like, all right, let me see what he about to do real quick. Cause he give this up. That don't mean he gonna stand. He gonna run around somewhere and try to get open. So I felt like I was the only one on the court that knew what he was thinking. That was cool to feel again, you know what I'm saying? Cause we worked our way up to that Golden State where we didn't have to talk to each other. I kind of knew what he was thinking and vice versa. Big moment. So, but to be like that, man, that was crazy.
Steph Curry in this generation has made the single biggest impact. And I'm talking about in this generation, you had guys like Allen Iverson, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Garnett. You've had so many influential players to where you're like, look, he's changed the way we play the game. Even over LeBron, over myself, his impact is undeniable. When kids look at these players, they don't say, I wish I can be them. They say, I wish I could be him. Most likely you're not going to be blessed with Kobe's athleticism or Allen Iverson's speed or LeBron at 6'9", 250, running a 4.140 and jumping out from the free throw line. You're not going to be born blessed with that. But if you can make it to 6'2" and you can shoot the ball really good, you believe you can be Steph Curry. So that's why I believe he's made the biggest impact in the last 20 to 30 years in this game since Jordan.
What makes Steph so...
Is Steph have with Steph?
We get to the finals, we're up 2-1. We're like, oh, it's our time. Like, we about to go get it. That man was different.
Oh my God.
Different.
He went nuclear.
It's like one of those things where I look back at it and I'm like, he's tough.
Bro, you were on the floor with greatness.
Like,
that was his legacy game.
I remember watching it, bro, and I was like, yo, he was absurd to watch. And then I played against him. I was like, he's different.
He's different, bro.
And I said, KD is the hardest person to guard in the league by far, in my eyes. But Steph Curry is the most impactful player on a team in the league.
The gravity.
Bro,
the gravity.
You have to guard him as well on the ball as you do off. Like, once he gets off the ball, you're probably more scared of him off the ball than you are on.
I mean, it's just 48 minutes of where is Steph? Like, you got to know where he is at all times and just trying to find him on the court, make his life difficult. And so the way their offense is and the way he impacts the offense, like, he has so much gravity that it kind of opens up other things for everybody else too. So is he coming off a screen? Does he have the ball? Does he not have the ball? It's constant of paranoia, I guess, for lack of a better word, of like trying to limit him and just trying to find a way to slow him down.
The Steph game plan is just like, he is him. You have to know where he is at all times because he can score in so many different ways and he moves so fucking much.
Like, that's the first thing you do. Like, you miss a shot, you try to find Steph. Best shooter the game has ever seen. Can shoot it from anywhere, off the dribble, off the catch. So that's just what makes him different than any person this game has ever seen. And obviously his conditioning and the way he moves without the ball and he gives it up, you gotta heighten up your awareness of him even more. So intense 6 games of chasing him and just trying to find him and slow him down any way we could.
If Steph does...
We were watching your documentary called Stephen Curry Underrated. I highly recommend it. I don't know much about basketball. I was so moved and overwhelmed by how underestimated you were, how underrated you were, and dedication and the devotion. I wonder, like, what are you made of on the inside?
For sure. I think it's cool timing for this documentary now because you've seen 14 years of my NBA career and all the success and accolades me and my teammates have been able to accomplish, but there's an origin story of, where it all started. And I was the scrawny, undersized kid that was, the smallest on my team, every team I played. And it kind of unlocked the superpower of work ethic and confidence and perseverance because, nothing was really given to me and everything was earned. And there was a lot of patience that was involved. And so I feel like, underrated is a badge of honor.
that I feel everybody can adopt, whether it's sports, whether it's any other area of life, and I think that's what we're trying to inspire through the story.
That's why it's so impressive what Steph Curry did the other night with the most impressive shot in U.S. history. Expectations were everywhere around the brothers, and guess what he did?
That is so uncommon. We've never seen anything like that. To know that, just go to the guy that can just shoot a three out of his butt over the tallest individuals on the planet. It don't matter.
And after he's made the 3 threes, now they're heat checking and they're double covering him, and he's just going to do it sort of floating to his right because he's the greatest shooter we've ever seen. We can have an argument about second place. There will not be, I don't think, any argument ever about what we're seeing.
I'm not gonna lie, Stephen Curry is amazing. That was my moment to realize, like, no, y'all are active like Hall of Famers. Being on the court, and obviously you see some of the pictures, but I was in a couple of them. They cropped me out though, but whatever. But being on the court during that game, I was like, damn, like, and then it's like this switch just goes off in the huddle. It's like, nah, we got him. You see Braun at 40 just get an outlet, and it's just like streaking up the court.